I don't even know what we're going to do today.
I have no idea what we're doing. Well, it's been raining for the past week and a half on and off, so it is a muddy mess up here at Uncle Charlie's cabin, and we're going to get some brush cleaned up in these two Kubotas with EA Grapples. These are still really nice grapples despite what you've heard of business practices going on, so we're going to continue to use these EA Grapples and clear some brush today. Join us. Welcome back to the channel. Charlie, what are we doing today?
I'm not really sure. It rained a lot.
It's very muddy.
Things are quite damp and muddy. But there's a couple spots of brush that we need to move back to the back field. And there's a couple down trees on the entrance of the road that we should clear out of the way for the neighbors. So we'll probably start with the chainsaw with that, or wrap up with the chainsaw, and see where that leaves us, and kind of see what's dry. We can work there, but nice day. We definitely get 4 or 5 hours of clearing in.
Yeah,
2 tractors going, both are ready to go.
Got to clean up the mess, because in about, what, 2 months, I'm going to have a full-time job of cutting all this new area that he cleared.
Yeah.
I'll go back to doing that the entire time. So we got to get this clearing, for the most part, done for the winter.
Yep. Yeah. Things haven't started growing, but the grass is starting to green up a little bit.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time.
So.
And we heard about the whole, we read about and heard about the whole EA thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so these grapples are worth double what they used to be worth now, right? It's they don't make them anymore.
Price is going up.
So basically EA got shut down, or they shut down due to, I'll ear note as financial hardship, where they owe millions of dollars of shipping costs. And basically what they were doing is you were pre-purchasing and prepaying for your item. They were then using the funding from that item that you purchased in October to fund the next one that's being manufactured to go out to the next person. So you get kind of rolled into 3 or 4 months of backlog where
it's like a snowball effect.
You were paying for someone else's thing, and they had too many money loans. That's what I've heard. There's a couple Facebook groups about it. But yeah, they don't exist anymore. So a lot of people are like, oh, the warranty is on these things. There's not much the warranty on it. It's solid metal, 2 hydraulic pistons, and that's really all there is to it. If it breaks, you get it fixed at a welding shop, or you replace a piston and send it off to a hydraulic guy.
Quality products that aren't going to be breaking down.
Yeah, it shouldn't break down. That being said, we use these in ways we're not supposed to.
Yeah. With
back dragging and everything else, which will damage the hydraulic pistons, and they've been fine. So.
Yeah. And yeah, overall, great product, but business practices might not have been ideal. Someone will swoop in, buy whatever liquid assets the company has, and it'll go under a new name or new ownership, and you'll probably see more grapples popping up and other stuff. But we will continue using these.
Oh yes.
And abuse the mess out of them.
Yep.
So let's get to doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Clearing some brush, not getting too muddy. Alright, so I am in the Yamaha R-Max. We're going to go and probably just push this tree out of the way, because why use a chainsaw when you can just use a grapple? Now I need to hop on my Kubota and we're gonna start and pick up some. He's doing other trees now too. He gets carried away. Gets a little carried away, I think. So yeah, I'll let him mess with that. I'm gonna go get the other Kubota ready and then we'll get set up and start clearing some brush. It's been a bit since I've been out here. This Jeep axle needs to go.
Yeah.
So just start grabbing this and take it all the way back to the backfield.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you just go in here, grab something, just pull it back in and take it that way.
So my task now, Charlie's going over to set his camera up and he's working on down the road, which you'll see. My task is to get this giant pile of brush and take it way out in the backfield. Right now we are at the barn on the side driveway. Check out this new fancy little map thing we made. So this is the driveway here that I'm standing next to, and then we're working on the area to the left of the driveway, right till about so it gets to the hill. This is all the brush that Charlie and Sam cleared out last time they were here. Charlie's going to take his Del Marino and clean up just a bunch of the little scraps and sticks and get it nice and smooth over there. And then he's going to work on his side of the road, opposite side of the road of me, to take all of these large trees and branches and all that and take them way out to the backfield. I'm gonna get to doing this now. Hopefully I won't knock y'all over. That'd be good. so much better at this than me. All right, so we're taking a little bit of break from the driveway between the house and the barn. It's a bit muddy, so we're just making a bigger and bigger mess with each pass we make. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from that, and we're going to work in the back field instead, just to make it a little bit easier to cut. There's a lot of like random like weed type bushes that just have popped up everywhere. So when I'm cutting it or he's cutting it, always got to go around these random little bushes. So we're going to pluck all them out and make it a little bit more open back there. So walking back here, I'm walking down the driveway that connects the house area to the barn area. Over here to my left is where Sam and Charlie had cleared before. We were going to try and clear all this out, and Charlie did a little bit of cutting here, and then straight ahead where you see my tripod at is where we were trying to get that brush out of here. But as you can tell, this ain't too bad. It just gets really soppy up here, and it was really just making a mess. See, this is where I was at earlier, trying to get brush. So every pass just made it a little bit worse. We got a revival coming up for this barn, a little bit of restoration, installing solar, battery power, battery banks, solar, probably put some lights in, and then hopefully seal around so the animals can't get under there. It's going to be a bit of a cleanup, a spring cleanup project for that old pole barn. Jeez. And you see over here, this is the path that we were taking to get to the pile of brush. We're just tearing it up every time. So now he's over here clearing this out. As you can see over here is where we were putting the brush pile, that and back there. And all this is open except for a perimeter around the place, but there's a little bit over here and over there that is just, it's right in the middle. It's a pain to cut around. These are weeds. It's what he calls an invasive species. So we're gonna pop all these out of the ground and get it nice and smooth. So put y'all back on the tripod. Actually, I'm gonna follow him around, and then I will join him. All right, I got to get back to work now. So I'm gonna put y'all down and I'm gonna hop on a tractor. So, looks like Charlie got himself a little stuck. You can't even, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's too far down, but
It's the front.
you can't like push yourself down and up.
Let's see what happens.
So, can he unstick himself with the grapple only and no chain? There he goes. Now he's just gonna fall in his own hole. Look at that. No chain needed when you have a grapple. But yeah, he definitely sunk. It's deceptively wet out here. We thought this area was really dry, and yeah, look at them tires. Ugh. That's caked in there. How do you feel? You got yourself out without a chain.
Yeah.
The power of a grapple.
Yeah, does what it needs to do. I feel like the diff lock on this, you have to push down so hard on it, it picks you like up off the seat. That's why it cut off for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go drive this on the road to fling everything off of it.
Yeah. And this isn't really the side that sunk really bad. The other side was deeper.
Yeah, it was just zero traction. Should've got those R14 tires.
You have a wire here that's probably in danger of getting.
Yeah, it's the grapple wire. Reroute it.
I think it must have gotten snagged because it's hanging real low.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, there used to be a zip tie up on it because it was up on the rated one.
I don't know. I don't know. If you ask me, I think we made a bigger mess than what was already here. I mean, look at this. But there's less invasive brush everywhere. Is this like, should we take the box scraper to the whole field and just right before spring and everything starts growing, just flatten that whole thing? Is that what that would be for?
Yeah. Yeah, we would need to mow it first, all of it. But it'll catch any of the high spots and level them down.
There's definitely a lot of high spots.
Yeah. I was just using the roller to flatten that out some.
Yeah, I was watching. I'm like, oh, that's the way that's meant to be used, but
well, it's not. But it works.
There's mud getting caked up everywhere.
So.
I'm standing here and I'm sinking into the ground.
Yep.
But we got a good bit done today. Cleared out a random brush here, random brush on the road.
Made a little bit of a mess.
Yeah. But we're entering spring here on the East Coast, spring in West Virginia, so a lot of rain on the way. Yep. And everything is going to start to grow, so it's not going to be so easy just to pluck these little dead things out of the ground, or dormant things out of the ground. Well, that's going to be a wrap for this video at Uncle Charlie's cabin. Went mudding today. Great fun. Got a bunch cleared, but next up we'll be doing, as I mentioned earlier, at some point the pole barn restoration, get it all cleaned out, get the new solar panels installed, batteries installed. I don't know what brand you went with. You have to wait for that video to come out. I'll have to wait for that video too. Still more brush to clean. Spring is on the way, so we got lawn mowing season coming up, and the more he's cleared is the more I get to cut this year. So gotta love it.
We're not cutting all of it.
We got to keep it under control, or the same thing's gonna happen.
Oh, we didn't mow this.
No, this is
like
fine.
Twice this year.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah, back here it's been fine. Oh yeah, we're also shooting Wi-Fi from the house to the barn, so like security and all that can be set up. Phone calls can come through over at the pole barn as well. And grass cutting, brush, and solar panel stuff. So, see you next time. Peace. All right, fire it up. Charlie, come back! I suck. You abandoned me. I followed you through the middle of the field. You went through, I went through, and I just felt it, boom, and it shut off. I was like, oh, Charlie, come back.
Too much load.
Yeah. I am really ready to use this box scraper and this stump grinder. Drop a comment down below so Uncle Charlie will finally use them. Comment. Also, check out sometimesbuilds.com. We have t-shirts, hats, stickers. They just come free with every order, but I should put them up separately. And beanies, even though beanie season is over. So, hats, silver and gray. T-shirts, silver. It's on the back as well. Check it out, sometimesbuilds.com.